Welcome to the installation video of the CURT 11350 Class 1 trailer hitch on a 2014 Ford Focus. For a better view of the installation, we're using a lift. Like most installations, this vehicle does not need to be elevated for the install. We estimate this installation to take 20 to 40 minutes depending on your level of expertise. These are the tools necessary for the install. Begin by removing 4 exhaust bracket bolts located on either side of the muffler. Carefully lower the exhaust. These bolts will not be reinstalled. Carefully raise the hitch into position over the recently lowered exhaust. Temporarily secure the hitch to the frame using the exhaust brackets and included M8 bolts and washers. Use a ratchet to snug the hitch to the frame. Use the hitch as a template and mark the rearmost attachment point using a paint pen on both the driver and passenger sides. Uninstall the hitch carefully and drill out the recently marked attachment points. We recommend drilling a pilot hole first to guide the larger drill bit later. Enlarge the access holes located here on both the driver and passenger sides. Use a die grinder tool to enlarge the access holes large enough for the carriage bolts and square hole spacers to pass through. Once the access holes are enlarged, we recommend using a paint pen or a rust inhibitor to cover up where the access holes were enlarged. Fishwire the rearmost attachment points by using the included fishwire tool. Insert the coiled end of the fishwire into the drilled out rearmost attachment point and pass it through the frame and out through the enlarged access hole. Place a square hole spacer over the coiled end of the fishwire and insert the spacer into the access hole. Thread a carriage bolt into the coiled end of the fishwire and insert the carriage bolt into the access hole. Pull the hardware through the frame and down and out through the drilled rearmost attachment point. Leave the fishwire attached to the carriage bolt. Repeat this process on the opposite attachment point. Carefully raise the hitch back into position over the exhaust, placing the fish wires through the rear attachment points on the side plates of the hitch. Carefully guide the rearmost attachment point hardware through the side plates and carefully remove the fish wires. Fasten the rearmost attachment points with the supplied hex flange nuts. Fasten the hitch to the foremost attachment points with the exhaust brackets and included M8 bolts and washers. Repeat this process on the opposite attachment point. Torque all hardware to the exact value specified in the supplied instruction sheet. This completes the installation of the CURT 11350 Class 1 trailer hitch on the 2014 Ford Focus. Thank you for watching this video. Now you can bring it.
CURT, the first name in towing products.